Frankie. What is that big beastie? That big beastie is Super Showdown. And I'm not sure if that is the most, either the most offensive or the worst Australian accent. Maybe both.
Just ask the Iconics, Charles. They'll tell you for sure.
Or Buddy Murphy. Either one of them. My name is Charles, aka Brony459, but that might change soon. I'm letting you know that ahead of time. I might be changing my username within the next few days.
How dare you!
It's a very basic name. I need to be something a little bit more unique, you know?
And I'm Ryan. If you guys haven't guessed by now, what the fuck is wrong with you? I mean, we've done 10 collaboration videos. If you honestly don't know who either of us are, get a dictionary or look at our previous videos. I don't care, but you should know who the two. We do this a lot.
But
yeah.
If you're wondering why the hell I was speaking in an Australian accent, it's because this upcoming Friday, it's the Super Showdown. Saturday, I'm sorry.
Friday, Saturday. That's a weird pay-per-view.
It's Saturday on WWE's Super Showdown. And honestly, do you guys remember Great Balls of Fire from last year? And remember,
I do.
And we've gone on about how that was the worst name for a pay-per-view. Well, I think Super Showdown beat it by a mile.
Yep.
Because Super Showdown is really the best they can think of.
This is like one of the one-off pay-per-views, like Greatest Royal Rumble, the upcoming Evolution for some reason, which I honestly feel like it's going to be absolute shit. And Crown Jewel. I mean, these one-off pay-per-views are starting to get kind of annoying.
Well, I don't see Greatest Royal Rumble as one-off. Maybe they'll do that annually, but
they need to. But really, 2 Royal Rumble matches in a row, where the winner gets absolute fuck all.
Pretty much. This Super Showdown is
weird.
It's a bit weird.
Unique.
It's unique, yeah, because at least Greatest Royal Rumble had a theme. This is just like 10 somewhat random matches we can actually just see on Raw and SmackDown. And one is just a complete mashup. Like, if you decide to play 2K18 and randomize 4 people to be in a tag team match, you'll get your result right there. And I think you know which one we'll be talking about when we get to it.
And, unfortunately, at Hell in a Cell, this fucker won.
Pay-per-view score is now 7-5.
Fuck you, Brock Lesnar. You ruined that match.
That was actually a pretty good powerhouse match. Even with the part with Seth and Dean and Drew and Dolph interfering, it was still a good match, but then Brock just had to...
That was fine. I'm okay with up to there. Until Brock came out, fuck. I mean, it wasn't the best. The pay-per-view wasn't great up until that point. Like, blame me in the comments all you want on Charles's channel. Like, put as much hate towards me as you want. But right after which match was it?
I think it was after AJ.
After AJ and Samoa Joe, the pay-per-view just went to shit.
The mixed tag team match, it was not as good as it could have been. And,
it was stupid. The women's match was bullshit like usual, because it's Ronda Rousey versus Alexa Bliss again. Hell in a Cell, no contest. I mean, that just ruined the whole match.
It was definitely a really good match, and I was actually anticipating for Baron Corbin to come out, because the way you predicted, but then all that but then Brock had to come and ruin it. And
I would even say Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair's match was a lot better than the last 3 matches. And that match was boring. Just right away, Randy Orton and Jeff Hardy had the best match of the night. Fight me on that.
Tag team match.
No. Randy Orton and Jeff Hardy. Best match. Fight me. Until Jeff flew off the top of the cell. That actually looked hurt. That actually looked painful.
That's right. You know what? I will fight you. Get your ass on WWE 2K17. I'll fight your ass virtually.
2K19, bitch, comes out Friday.
Oh, okay. Well, wait till 2K19. Then I'll fight your ass.
And before we start, I will be simulating every single. I will hopefully get my PS4 set up properly this time, and I will stream every match on the card on my Twitch channel, which will be in the description below.
That sounds like fun.
Game comes out Friday, right after class on Friday. I'm going to go get it because it's gonna be a busy weekend. It's Thanksgiving weekend in Canada, and I'm not going home for that. I'm staying where I am right now for school.
And I pre-ordered the game as well, so after I
yep.
And after
what mode? I had the deluxe, so I get Rey Mysterio and Ronda Rousey, so I can actually do the Ronda Rousey one.
I pre-ordered it, so I also got the Rey Mysterio and Ronda Rousey.
Nice.
So we'll be getting on the exact same day, pretty much.
Yeah.
It's the exact same time. Aye.
Anyways, without further ado, I have the trusty source of Wikipedia.
Because Wikipedia guaranteed to get information 100% right.
Correct. First up, we have Triple H with the Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels in this corner versus The Undertaker with the mayor of Knoxville County, Tennessee, Kane.
Probably the most built-up match, or the most anticipated match of this card.
And hyped.
Yeah. And
right away, I don't think this is going to be the last time. I know they're saying for the last time ever these two are going to feud. No, it's not.
Bullshit. Whenever they say it's the last time, it's never the last time.
I have a very strong prediction of what's going to happen. It's going to be Triple H and Shawn Michaels versus Undertaker and Kane at Crown Jewel.
That I can see.
I'm calling it right now. It's going to be a tag team there. Some bullshit's going to happen in this match, cause them to feud even more.
Well,
because you know, Shawn Michaels is on the October 1st edition of Raw tonight, and right away before we actually get in, we apologize. We're doing this on Monday Night Raw. We tend to do this after SmackDown, but due to the time constraint and how much shit I have for school, this is the best time possible for it.
So if any new matches or any edits happen after Monday or Tuesday, well, I'm fucking sorry.
Yeah. But for example, we'll mention this in the match that's coming up. If anything happens to that match, we will still, if it's still officially in, we're counting it. But if there's a stipulation, if there's anything that gets added or anything, we'll keep it though.
Yeah. For
the current 10 matches.
Yeah.
Anyways, back to what I was saying. It's going to be not the last time for sure. It's going to be a tag team match at Crown Jewel. I know it. But who do I see winning this one right now? I know this is going to kill me to say, but I honestly think Triple H is going to win. It kills me to say that. But I have Triple H for this one. The King of Kings.
Now, if anyone knows me in real life, they know how I feel about The Undertaker.
You'd be up on his dick any day you can.
Exactly. Because he's a very special wrestler to me. To put it more bluntly, not only is he my all-time favorite, but a good reason, not the only reason, but a good reason was because he was the man that got me into wrestling in the first place, way back when I was a child. So I own a lot to this guy for the business. So, and I'm trying not to say this without sounding like an Undertaker fanboy, but knowing The Undertaker and how he's so protected, well, actually forget that. He was not protected when Roman Reigns came and beat him, but if I have to guess, I'll admit, this was not an easy pick, actually. I was thinking about Triple H might win this as well.
It's not. It's actually one of the harder matches to predict.
It's hard.
It is.
Yeah, but if I have to say, I guess I would have to go with who I think they're just going to go with, and I am going with The Undertaker.
Understandable. These two, I don't know much history about these two, but based on the Raws and SmackDowns and the advertisements, these two have had such a huge feud.
They had...
Obviously.
They had...
Duh.
3 matches at WrestleMania, and they had much more matches after that.
Well,
these two...
Right. Triple H, I have no idea when the last time he actually was in the ring in a match.
Greatest Royal Rumble.
What match was he in?
It was in the kickoff match against John Cena in the Greatest Royal Rumble.
Yeah. I forgot that match even happened. And Undertaker's last match was WrestleMania.
against. So yeah, Undertaker has been out of the ring more than Triple H has. As a matter of fact, okay.
Wasn't? Oh yeah, you're right. Greatest Royal Rumble was after.
But here's a good trivia, okay? At least Undertaker won that match. The last time Triple H was in a match and won was back in Roadblock of February 2016. So that, no, actually scratch that. Survivor Series 2017. But before that one, it's been basically
a long time. In
the span of 2 and some months, he's only won 2 matches. Even if he does only sparingly get in the ring nowadays, that's still not good. So,
right.
Basic, but I'm gonna go off and just keep my prediction to the Undertaker.
I think Shawn is gonna screw over the Undertaker somehow. I honestly feel like Undertaker's gonna get fucked hard by Shawn Michaels. And it wouldn't surprise me if there's a special guest referee that gets announced for this match, honestly.
Probably Vince McMahon, who knows?
Fuck no. Anyways, next match. And the weirdest match of them all, pretty much. Bobby Lashley and John Cena versus Elias and Kevin Owens.
Right. Stop playing 2K18 and randomizing tag teams. We need to get to this prediction video. Oh, no, wait. Oh, is this the actual match?
I don't know.
I'm confused because it's the exact same fucking thing.
Yeah. Where do Bobby Lashley and Cena come together?
I mean,
Cena's last appearance in the ring was WrestleMania, I'm pretty sure.
I'm guessing because they're 2 really strong men, but still, but Elias and Kevin Owens is even weirder, so...
I think it's Lashley and Cena because they're both ex-military or Marines or some shit like that.
Oh, that too, yeah, but... No,
I mean... just tell me where Cena fits into this. It should be Bobby Lashley and Leo Rush as of now.
Probably. I can understand Leo Rush probably, but Elias and Kevin Owens, I think that's even weirder because at least
these two.
At least Bobby.
Why?
At least Bobby and Cena have a few things in common, but this is just. But Elias and Kevin is just so. You can just smell the 2K18 in it right there, like.
Right. I know. It's weird. This match is a coin flip too.
Oh wait, my joke fucking failed because Bobby Lashley's not even in 2K18. I'm a fucking idiot. But you get what I'm getting at. But
he's 19 under the Titans.
Yeah. I should have said stop playing 2K19 pre-release because that would have made it. But whatever.
No one supposed to know I have it yet. Shut up. I'm kidding. I don't have it yet.
But anyways,
this match is like, what the fuck? I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if this gets moved to the pre-show, even though I'm pretty sure the Cruiserweight is going to get moved to the pre-show. Charles, who do you have for this match? Let's be real.
Well, I mean, let's be real. I mean, just look at the two and think about how WWE likes to book their people. Do you think Vince wants a skinny and a chubby guy to win, or 2 very muscular built men? Think of Vince. Who does he usually pick?
Well, Vince likes big sweaty men, and the biggest sweaty man there is Kevin Owens.
Okay, well, not that kind of big and sweaty. But
okay, scratch that. I don't want Kevin Owens to block me. I actually like Kevin Owens. I actually do enjoy Kevin Owens. He's actually one of the best people in Raw.
Kevin is awesome. He is awesome.
He is. I want to say Elias and Kevin Owens are going to win this match just to cause like, what the fuck?
But we have to be realistic here, and realistically, I'm
already fucked this year for pay-per-view, so it doesn't matter for me.
I'm going with Bobby.
I need to win the rest of the year. I'm screwed now.
I'm going to go with Bobby Lashley and John Cena.
Just to mix it up, I'm going to go Elias and Kevin Owens. I don't care at this point.
Are you sure you don't want to be realistic?
Weirder shit has happened.
Are you sure you don't want to be realistic, though?
No.
Okay.
I'm not going to get you to second guess me. I'm sticking with my gut. Elias and Kevin Owens.
Okay.
And now, number 3. The leader of the Yes Movement, married to Brie Bella, Daniel Bryan, versus the A-lister, the fuckboy, the arrogant asshole, married to a hot wife, who sucks, The Miz.
Triple H and Undertaker has the most hype to it, but this has probably the most built to it because this.
Oh, 8 years in the making for this moment?
Not only that, but the winner of this match will become the #1 contender for the WWE Championship. And I think whoever wins this match will face them at the Royal Rumble. You know, probably, you know, the next time they could happen, although that's a while ago.
No, it's way too far.
No, maybe Survivor Series, probably, but...
I mean, 4 months of feuding, that's too long. And for this match, I'm honestly trying to think of how the winner of the later match, the no count out, no disqualification for the WWE Championship one, will actually start a rivalry between these two, because they still got to work a way to write a rivalry between these two. This is going to be really hard to predict. And we also said right now in this match, The Miz leads 2-0 overall.
Something tells me what's going to happen is that The Miz... Okay, here's how I think it's going to go. I think eventually, after AJ officially beats Punk's record, because yes, I'm sticking to that, and since that's only shortly before the Royal Rumble, and since the record will officially be broken, it will then finally be time for them to take it off of AJ. And I think how this was gonna go is that The Miz is gonna take it off of him, and then Daniel Bryan will win the Royal Rumble, and then at WrestleMania, Daniel Bryan will beat The Miz at WrestleMania to win that belt. But that's like in 6 months, and this is the now. So for my solid prediction, I'm thinking they're gonna just keep having The Miz fuck Daniel Bryan in matches to keep on winning. So I guess you know where I'm gonna go at. I am gonna go with The Miz for this match.
Are you serious?
I'm going with The Miz.
So guys, just so you know right now, this is like the most diverse pay-per-view we've had so far, and this is the 3rd match.
God damn it, you're not gonna pick the other guy, aren't you?
I'm picking Daniel Bryan.
But Daniel Bryan lost 2 matches. Well, actually, technically, Miz only beat him once. The next match, technically, Maurice won them the match, but you know, but...
It was Maurice versus Botch Bella. What do you expect?
Okay, that's a good point. Okay, so wait, so the Miz technically did beat Daniel Bryan, but...
Fine, Miz's team won 2 matches in a row.
Miz's team won 2 matches. There we go, nothing technically about...
But I feel like Daniel Bryan has been treated like shit since returning. Yes, he did have that big revival against Sammy Mammy and KO at WrestleMania. He got obliterated by Big Cass before that, I believe. Or was that after?
I think after it. He had a rivalry with Big Cass, which he won both their matches, but then Big Cass got fired.
But I feel like it's Daniel Bryan's time to shine. Like, he just had to get de-rusted, because he's still pretty much brand new. So I feel like it's his time to shine. So I have Daniel Bryan winning this match.
And I'm gonna go with The Miz, because Miz beat him twice. Daniel Bryan can't beat The Miz. There's no way.
Next up, it's the 2nd tag team match. And I just realized there's 5 tag team matches this pay-per-view. Half this card is tag team matches.
And in this one, it's The Shield versus Braun Strowman, Dolph Ziggler, and Drew McIntyre, because they still haven't come up with a name for this tag team. Now, this one's also a little bit hard to pick, because although The Shield are faces and the other 3 guys are heels, the faces don't win all the time. So, this one's...
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. My life is a lie. I don't know where this match is gonna go. I mean, they're both heel teams, aren't they, pretty much?
Well, The Shield, I think, are now technically faces, but...
But I feel like this match is gonna have one person from each team gonna fuck them over. I know it came around at that one pay-per-view, SummerSlam, where it was rumored that Dean was gonna turn on Seth. That did not happen. We're still waiting for that. There's rumors going around right now that Dolph's gonna leave this team and go to the Shield apparently. But how I see this match going out, I gotta go with Braun, Dolph, and Drew.
Okay, really, because Okay.
You're going Shield?
The thing is, I don't see anything much eventful really happening. So I'm thinking they're gonna be more obvious picks. So I'm gonna go with the Shield for this one.
Of course you are. Wow, this is the most diverse pay-per-view.
We might not have any matches where we agree on. Who knows?
I already know one we're not going to agree on. Nikki Bella and Botch Bella with Ronda Rousey versus the Riot Squad. This is one of my favorite matches. I've been waiting for the Riot Squad to be in a fucking pay-per-view. I believe the last time they were in any pay-per-view besides WrestleMania in the Women's Battle Royale was Backlash, where it was Charlotte Flair versus Ruby Riott for the SmackDown Women's Championship.
Ruby Riott and Sarah Logan should just like pin Brie Bella down to it honest, just have Liv Morgan kick her in the fucking head.
Oh yeah, she should.
just for doing that one unprofessional botch. There's been a whole lot of controversy actually behind that, not just against Brie, but against also Liv, the referee, and the WWE.
And before anything happens, I just want to say WWE fans were actually really, really assholes to Brie on Twitter. I mean, the amount of hate she got and death threats was insane.
I only follow The Miz on Twitter, so I'm not sure about.
Of course, I follow a lot of superstars. Daniel Bryan posted it, and he was disappointed in fans. I mean, you guys, we really need to be smart of what we post and tag people in. And that's just a PSA. I am done ranting on that shit right now. Where do I see this match going? It's a very good question. And by the way, my previous statement, it was Fastlane where Charlotte Flair defeated Ruby for the SmackDown Women's.
But for this match, as I said, I'm not looking to anything too eventful. And
right.
Which means I'm thinking it's just gonna be the same old, you know, typical, predictable kind of thing. So, and since Ronda Rousey is on their team, I'm gonna go with the Bellas/Rousey for this one.
My initial instinct was to have the Bella Twins and Ronda win, but with Brie botching 2 weeks in a row, that actually started to worry me a little bit. I wanted to see how Ronda versus Ruby is tonight, but unfortunately we're not going to get to see that. I honestly think some shit's also going to happen in this match. Like I said for the previous match, the Shield versus Braun, Dolph, and Drew. I honestly think the Bella Twins are going to ditch Ronda here. I'm honestly going with... I know this is the predictable answer for me, but I'm actually going to go with the Riot Squad.
Okay, that's a little bold.
There's going to be a riot in Australia, no pun intended.
Well, maybe the way I see it... Okay, Ronda Rousey...
Bree's botched twice in a row. She'll probably pull some bullshit tonight to get botched third time, three weeks in a row. And WWE can always just pull the pin and say, no, this is going to happen now.
Ronda Rousey has not lost a match since she came back, and...
Dude, she's had 4 fucking matches!
Still, she hasn't...
If that!
Still, she hasn't lost a single match, and I don't really see her losing.
If she was like Asuka, if you're comparing... Or you're talking about undefeated streaks, look at fucking Asuka.
Okay, I'm
900 plus days, I think it was, right?
Yeah, Asuka has debuted on NXT since 2015, and hasn't lost.
3 years pretty much of undefeated. Ronda's had 4 fucking matches.
I'm just saying.
Undefeated, man.
Technically, Wanda is still undefeated. Technically, she
Bullshit.
is. Technically, she is undefeated.
Technically not. Flashback to Money in the Bank. Alexa Bliss won the Women's Championship against Nia Jax and Ronda Rousey. Defeated.
But since Alexa hit Wanda with the briefcase, Wanda won by disqualification. So that's the.
But then Alexa won it. So therefore, defeated.
But the match was over at that point, and since it was over, but
then Alexa cashed in. Then she won.
And the match only contained Nia Jax and Alexa at that point. Wanda was out, so she didn't even lose. That she just...
Like a little bitch.
She just got out.
Anyways, enough arguing.
This argument's over. So,
but I feel like the Bella Twins are gonna fuck over Ronda.
way,
Riot Squad is in serious need of a push. The only thing that needs to happen is Brie needs to go back to NXT or the Performance Center and de-rust.
The way I see it, maybe the Riot Squad can win, but it will probably because of one of the Bellas and Wanda will be out of the ring, so she might lose, but she didn't lose. But I'm just gonna see them protect the hell out of Wanda Rousey till they find someone that can beat her for the belt. But I'm sticking to what I'm gutting with and going with the Bellas and Rousey.
I'm going with the Riot Squad, my girls. and uncoincidentally, I'm wearing the Riot Squad T-shirt right now that I got on the WWE shop. Link in the description below. Next up, the no countout, no disqualification match for the WWE Championship.
The phenomenal one, AJ Styles
versus my man Samoa Joe.
Can we talk about that segment that happened on this Okay, not this upcoming SmackDown, guys, but the one before
No
that.
shit, Charles.
So the one with Samoa Joe showing up at AJ Styles' house.
By the way, guys, just in case you need a refresher, this was September 25th SmackDown we're talking about. You're welcome. That match, that scene, I'm glad that was the end of the night. Holy shit.
Just the way it ended with Samoa
Oh my
Joe.
god. This is becoming personal.
It's become personal ever since Money in the Bank when he told his daughter that he's gonna be her new daddy or something like that. But Samoa Joe's been making it worse and worse on him.
Especially every single week. The worst part was the very last part. I guess I'll ring the doorbell. Daddy's home.
That segment is so...
That gave me goosebumps.
It's so creepy. It's so ominous, and it may look like Samoa Joe's gonna do something, and then it cut out at the last moment. And I gotta say, god damn it, I love Samoa Joe. What he's doing.
Samoa Joe is becoming the ultimate heel.
He's becoming a savage. I
said this last week, or last prediction video. This is the best modern day rivalry ever. These two have so good chemistry. They're dragging this out. Is this the last match against these two? I'm gonna say no, believe it or not.
This is far from the last match, but this is just gonna be how Joe can make this more personal.
Well, okay, hold on, but scratch that. Obviously, this isn't even the last match because there's let's hypothetically if Samoa Joe wins, AJ's gonna ask for his rematch clause at the next pay-per-view. Duh. But I mean, what happened with the last no disqualification match?
That is a good point, right there.
What happened?
One guy came out, F5 both competitors, and they had to double DQ, and they have to end the match in a no contest, although it was a no disqualification. And I'll let you guys predict which one that was. But
I was not talking about that.
Oh, shit! What were you talking about?
Money in the Bank.
Oh yeah, that was a no DQ match. No. Wait.
I know that one. That was the one that ended the whole rivalry. Backlash, I believe it was.
What the fuck happened at Backlash? I forgot.
AJ Styles versus Shinsuke Nakamura ended in a draw. Stipulation: no DQ match for the WWE Championship. Both men kicked each other in the nuts at the same time. That's where you said that was the one before we switched our predictions, and it fucked you over so hard.
Yeah.
no disqualification matches mean shit usually.
Unless this time they actually want to make it a no DQ and actually wait till the match ends with a winner, not until someone's fed. No.
But Charles already said his prediction and is going to stick with AJ until Royal Rumble, pretty much.
How the fuck dare you? I did not get a chance to say who I want to win yet.
Fine. Who do you want to win?
AJ Styles.
Of course.
There you go. Now I got my chance.
Well, flashback to this. I know I said this last time, and I rewatched our prediction videos for the AJ Shinsuke. I said Shinsuke 3 times in a row. Switched to AJ. But that's also when AJ said AJ, switched to Shinsuke. That ended terribly for him. I managed to win that. This is the 4th time these two are going at it. 4th time is usually the one where I win. Samoa Joe. I'm still saying Samoa Joe.
And I'm still sticking to AJ until, you know, Royal Rumble. Until...
Of course, until Samoa Joe. Here's what I think is going to happen. Samoa Joe's going to win here, and they're going to find the way to bring Daniel Bryan and or the Miz into a rivalry with Samoa Joe. Oh, yeah. I also think this is going to be the main event at this pay-per-view, like usual.
That'd be good, but until that record's finally broken, it's my man's.
It's not going to last. AJ's. Even on Twitter, a lot of people are saying AJ's reign is becoming really boring. And look what happened last time. AJ actually tapped out, but the fucking ref did not see that.
Yep, you are right about that.
AJ's title reign is going to run out soon. I think it's here. Because AJ was never in that predicament with Shinsuke. AJ was never about to lose. He actually tapped out to Joe.
Okay, but the referee's decision is final.
And one more thing. Who has Joe been pestering the most in this whole... AJ has not been pestering AJ the most. Samoa Joe, who have you been pestering the most in this during this matchup?
Oh, Wendy!
Yes, you have been pestering Wendy the most. This is going to be bold. I think Wendy is going to get involved somehow. And that's going to take both by surprise. But that's going to cost AJ the most. So I'm going to say Samoa Joe is going to win regardless. But I think with extra help from Wendy Styles.
And I'm of course going to stick with AJ because
that
record has not been broken yet.
Next up, this is the most probable pre-show match. Cedric Alexander versus Buddy Murphy for the Cruiserweight Champion.
And if you do not know much about Buddy Murphy,
I don't watch 205 Live, so this is a guess for me.
And if you have not much about Buddy Murphy, he is also from Australia. So,
wow.
Seeing how this rivalry goes, Cedric Alexander has been undefeated in 2018 so far. And I think they're gonna wait till some point to where it's almost the end of the year for him to finally.
No, I know nothing about 205 Live, but what I think is gonna happen is the current. I'm gonna pull a page out of Charles's book here. The current most combined or recognized day as champion for Cruiserweight is Neville. Neville had a fallout with WWE, as did CM Punk. For this match, I think they're going to have Cedric become the new lifetime or longest tenured Cruiserweight champion.
And you don't believe that with AJ Styles and Punk?
No.
Usually if a wrestler has a falling out with WWE, they try all they can to make them forgotten as to breaking their records, to show them as payback. So, just the same way they're doing it with Punk, I guess I can agree they might be doing the same thing with Neville, so my choice was Cedric Alexander and staying that way.
Wait, what? We've actually agreed on the match?
Yep, for once, yeah.
But then again, this is probably the pre-show match, let's be real.
But this is not the pre-show match, you know.
Nothing's been announced yet, it could be the pre-show.
Okay, but you know, this is not the pre-show, just ahead of time. We're both picking Cedric Alexander.
Next up, we have... Oh, Melbourne! Don't you dare Bisawa! Clap for your world-famous 5-time champs and feel the power of losing!
What the hell do you mean by that?
New Day was just a staple, a holder for the SmackDown division.
So I'm guessing you're pretty much already omitting your guests right now.
Cesaro and Sheamus. They've been dead pretty much since the Superstar shakeup.
They have, and they haven't really gone anywhere. But
they need something.
Yeah, but as I said, nothing too eventful. As I said, I'll say this one more time. I don't see anything really eventful really happening. As in, I don't really see anything new really happening here. But
right.
So I'm gonna say the champs are going to retain, and for me, it's the New Day winning on Australia. Maybe another pay-per-view, maybe a Survivor Series, but as of now, the New Day is my choice.
Really?
Really?
Oh shit.
Yeah.
So right now, guys, there's been 8 matches we've talked about, and Charles and I have different views on 7 of them.
And one of them
is the most diverse pay-per-view we've ever had. It's diverse, to say the least, but I'm talking about me and your opinions. We have 7 matches of us, 7 different views on it.
And this one, see, okay, the reason why, okay, the last time they had a pay-per-view, which is potentially going to be another 5 hours long, nothing changed at all, except for the Raw Tag Team titles. But that was because it was vacant, and it was of course going to be new champions. But
no shit.
Yeah, so I'm thinking this is going to be the exact same thing. So I'm just going to go with what they did the last time.
But I'm going to go with the bar.
And I'm going to go with the New Day.
New Day.
Yeah.
Next up, we have once again a reasonable, obviously the Iconics were a stable in Australia and a legitimate tag team. And you have a 2K18, WWE 2K18 obviously, tag team. Asuka and Naomi.
That should be the name for all random ass tag teams. 2K18 team. No wait, WWE 2K teams. That's what they should be called.
Exactly.
Because this is definitely a WWE 2K team right here. Because what the hell does this even come from? This might actually be worse than Bobby Roode and Chad Gable. This might be even more random.
Exactly. Now, with Asuka, ever since her WrestleMania loss, she has been dog shit garbage.
Not dog shit garbage. The company's been treating her like dog shit garbage.
And Naomi, I mean, these two don't even work together good. Yes, they picked up a few wins against either of the Iconics throughout, but at the same time, really.
But let me see. After WrestleMania, which was Asuka's first loss, she lost to Carmella twice and a tag team match, and was barely shown on camera since. So,
right.
Yeah. So she lost 4 matches already, and
in the span of a few months.
And she hasn't really done anything since. So, yeah. So far, Asuka started off being treated correctly in the main roster on Raw, but ever since she switched to SmackDown, it went all downhill.
Yep.
Which I was really fucking disappointed with.
Charles, with Asuka's treatment, how does it impact your guess for this match?
Well, from what I heard, don't always expect the hometown people or the home country people to win. So, yeah, I'm gonna straight up with this. Even though she did lose, that doesn't mean she can't keep winning. So, right. I'm gonna go with Asuka and Naomi for this.
I understand where Charles is coming from with the tag team for this match. Don't expect the hometown crowd to win, even though that's most of what happens in pay-per-views, because, you know, 90% of the card is fucking American wrestlers, and most of the pay-per-views are in America. So when it comes to these certain places where wrestlers are from, there's going to be worked in their favor a little bit. With Cedric and Buddy Murphy, I honestly think they're going to pull Cedric to as long as they can until he beats Neville's record. Then I honestly don't know what this is going to be, but I think Drew Gulak's going to be in the picture for that. But I feel like they're going to have at least one Australia team to win. Then this match is going to be iconic, to say the least.
So basically, this is another match we don't agree on. Jesus
Yep.
Christ, man.
And I think this is the match we're going to agree on. The final match. The Irish Last Kicker, Becky Lynch.
Versus the daughter of two-time Hall of Famer, Ric Flair, Charlotte Flair. Woo!
Boo!
Like, holy crap. May I mention how fucking awesome Becky Lynch has been as a heel lately?
Oh my god.
She's not only a heel, but she acts like a legitimate badass. Like, it doesn't feel like she's even acting. She feels like a legitimate badass.
It does.
I honestly love Becky as a heel, and obviously the crowd does too. They cheer. Okay, either they cheer for her because they like her as a heel, or they cheer her because they were enough of Charlotte's bullshit, because it could be one of those two. But,
My money's on Charlotte's bullshit.
Probably, but I've been loving Becky as a heel. Never would I have ever thought she would be perfect for this until it actually happened. And then, my god, this is honestly fucking magic that she's a heel. And I'm honestly happy that she's now the SmackDown Women's Champion, because she deserves it much more than Charlotte has. So it's nice to finally see something for a change. But my pick, I think if you're following this prediction video, you know my theme of what I'm going. So I'm gonna go with Becky Lynch for this one.
For the first time, what we believe would be the main card, because we both believe Cruiserweights would be on the pre-show, we actually agree on a match.
Yeah, because honestly, who the hell sees Charlotte winning this? Really, who?
Oh, fuck. I mean, I can under different scenarios, but it's not going to happen.
Becky is just been so hot as a heel, and I don't think, and she's not slowing down anytime soon, so...
What I think's going to happen is they're going to have a new... But who's next in line for the SmackDown Women's Championship after Becky and Charlotte are done?
Like, literally the only reason this match even existed is so Charlotte can have a rematch clause, because that's a thing only if WWE decides when it's a thing, pretty much. But I think this match only exists because of the whole rematch clause thing, so... Yeah, no way is Charlotte gonna win this. Maybe Asuka can rival with Becky, but
no,
I'm not sure. But
she ain't gonna. You know who's gonna rival with Becky next?
Who?
God's greatest creation.
That would be a different twist. I don't mind, man. I actually don't mind any of these women rivaling with Becky, because Becky would be so damn good. I don't either. Becky is so damn good at what she is. She can make anyone look good right now, so...
Yeah.
I'm gonna go. But, you know, nothing's really gonna happen. No title changes. My pick is still gonna be on Becky. Who's gonna rival with her next? That's gonna be... It can really be anyone.
Either Mandy Rose or Sonya Deville, to be honest.
It could be anyone at this point, really.
Anyways, that is all for this very, very, very diverse pay-per-view prediction, where we disagree on a record-breaking 8 out of 10 matches. As usual, if any of us have the perfect card, I think we said 2 bonus points, so a total of 3 points for the whole pay-per-view, if it's a perfect card.
Oh, well.
Which will probably never happen.
Oh, well, here's my perfect card for it, because I know who's going to win these things.
You're going to get 9. And the one that's going to fuck you over, it's going to be AJ and Samoa Joe, let's be real.
No, is the record broken yet? No, exactly.
Anyways, I have been Ryan.
And I'm Charles. And
if you guys have forgotten, my Twitch link will be in the description below when you guys can check it out on Friday evening, afternoon, or very early Saturday morning when I decide to stream it. Hashtag support small Twitch streamers, because a lot of people are going to be playing that.
And if you want to go and check out my channel, wait, you're already here, so go ahead and check it out. But remember, I might be changing my username soon, so see that.
We'll let you guys know.
Yeah.
My channel will also be in the description below, so subscribe to me. And also, this is where I will come this is where I will be in the lead by 1 point. Because let's be real, perfect card is me.
Yeah. Bullshit.
You're bullshit.
Thank you. And
And enjoy, and before we forget, these prediction videos are becoming riot. Fuck, that was a horrible ending. This pay-per-view is definitely going to be a riot when the Riot Squad wins. Anyways, I'm Sock. Thank you for watching, and adios.
Adios. Goodbye.